Layers are like sheets of stacked acetate. You can see through transparent areas of a layer to the layers below. You move a layer to position the content on the layer, like sliding a sheet of acetate in a stack. You can also change the opacity of a layer to make content partially transparent. You use layers to perform tasks such as compositing multiple images, adding text to an image, or adding special effects such as drop shadow or a glow. You can manipulate layers from menu, Layers, but it's a lot easier to use Layers table. If you don't see Layers table, you can turn it on by clicking on appropriate button from the top right corner or by pressing F7. This table will contain everything you will need if you will be working with layers. On top you will see layers. You can turn on/off layer visibility. Below you have some buttons which from left to right are add new layer, remove layer, duplicates layer, merge layer down, move layer up down, and layer properties. In layer properties you can change layer name, rename it, change its visibility, change blending mode, and or opacity. If you are working on a big project, make sure to name your layers or you can easily get lost. Blending modes will give you different looks on different images with different layers, colors and etc. You just need to experiment with them. Opacity will make it transparent by somewhat, so you would see layer below. Now I will show you a simple example. I will draw background, land, tree and some mountains. I will put everything on different layers. Of course, I will rename each layer so you would see what's going on. Firstly, some blue on background layer. Secondly, new layer and some green land on it. Then a tree on a new layer. And at last some mountains, but I will add this layer below land and on top of background. That's all, basic layers on Paint.net. And that's not the end. You can delete any layer at any time or duplicates. By merging layer down you will get one layer from two layers, which is good thing sometimes. You can change layer positions by moving them up or down, but for now it's everything alright. Layer properties don't have much options, but that's all you need. You can rename layers, which is very good on big projects. You can turn on/off its visibility, but you can also do this on layer table. And then, most important thing, blending modes and opacity. You will have to play with blending modes to see what is going on, but in simple words, it will give you different looks. By lowering opacity, you will be able to see layer below or make effect less effective. You just saw one example with just adding layers and changing one of the opacity, but now let's see more examples. Example 1. Let's open any image and add a new layer. Fill this layer with any color using Paint Bucket tool. Open this layer properties and change blending mode to color burn. If you will change opacity, effect will be less effective. Example 2. Open any image. I will use the same image as in previous example, then duplicates the layer. Change layer blending mode to overlay. This will make colors more vivid. That's all for now. You will see more complex examples in coming tutorials.